everybody, it's the Bougie Cousin and I'm back with another video. Before I get started with the tutorial, I just want to thank everyone for all of their support thus far. Family, friends, even people that I don't know have been liking, sharing, commenting on my video, and I just want to take a moment to express my gratitude to you all. You all are greatly appreciated. Within a 24-hour period, I think I had like 200 views, and to me, that's a pretty big deal. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment on my last video as well as this one. Give me all the feedback that you can. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me if my lighting is hitting, okay? Let me know what I can do to produce even better content in the future. If you want to know how I achieved this look, then stay tuned. Okay, so as y'all can see, I have already done my right eye. Now, to get the left eye started, I'm going to begin by going in with my Urban Decay, Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Just gonna put that product on my finger and I'm going to dab it into my eye. I'm not going to rub it in, I'm going to pat it in because that helps the eyeshadow to adhere to my eyelid better rather than rubbing it in. So I'm starting off with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. I am just going to use, I'm actually going to use the brush that came with this palette. It looks like this. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'm going to go in with the color Dawn right here. I'm going to use the flat end of this brush. And I'm going to put that Dawn color right under my eyebrow. Next, I'm going to use a fluffy blending eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Fudge. It's this pretty chocolatey brown right here. So I'm going to use the same brush that I used for that Dawn color, and I'm going to use the flat end again, and I'm going to go in with the color Untamed. It's this green color right here. So next I'm going to use this brush. I'm not sure what type of brush this is, but I'm going to use it to go in with the color Electric, which is this shimmery green here. And I'm just going to put that all over where I just put the green color Untamed. So now I'm going to use this brush here to go in with the color Adorn. Can y'all see that? It's this really pretty gold color. This palette seems to have a lot of fallout. I remember when this palette first came out, all the YouTubers were ranting and raving about how bad it is. And I still went out and bought it because I just think the colors are really pretty. And I'm really not having that much of an issue with it. So I'm only going to put this gold color halfway through my lid. I'm going to use an even smaller brush because I think this will help to saturate that color on my lid a little better. Now that that is basically done, I am going to use my liquid liner. This is just a cheap liquid liner by Wet n Wild. I'm going to be using this liquid liner by Wet n Wild. I'm also going to be using the NYX matte liquid liner here, if y'all can see that. And I'm also going to be using Tarte's Sex Kitten liquid liner. And the reason why I'm using so many different liners is because they each serve a different purpose. So this one, for example, I have really good control over this one, so it's good for getting into my inner corner. The tip on the Sex Kitten liner is good for drawing like the wing because of the way that the tip is, because it's like a marker, if y'all can see that. And then this is just super bold and dark, so that's why I use a combination of all three. It might seem a little extra, and it is, but that's just how I like to do things. So I'm gonna go in and I'm going to start my liner. Now I'm going to apply my lashes. And bam, the lashes are on. I'm so happy that went smoothly. Applying lashes is definitely hit or miss. So now I'm ready to get started on my face. I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Matte Perfecting Primer. And it just looks like this. I don't know if y'all can really see that. And I'm going to pat it into my face just like I did my eyeshadow primer. Because when you pat it, once again, it just makes it a little more tacky, helps the product to stick to your face a little better. So if you wear makeup and your makeup ends up on your clothes or on other people's clothes, which can be pretty annoying and embarrassing, doing this can help with that because it'll help the makeup to stay on your face. So I'm just gonna pat, 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 pat. And now I am going to use my Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation by MAC in the color NW45. And that just looks like this. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques buffing brush, which looks like this. I'm going to apply the foundation directly onto the brush. And then I am going to pat it into my face. One thing I've learned about this foundation, as y'all saw in my last video, is that it looks so red when you first put it on, but as you buff it out, which is why buffing is important, as you buff it out, it oxidizes and it kind of just matches the skin. It's almost like it has some type of automatic matching formula. I don't know what it is about cosmetic companies and their red foundations for black girls, but for black people, period. It's tragic, but you know, hopefully they'll make a change in the near future. I think they take the whole undertone thing very seriously. Because a lot of times foundations for women who have red undertones are just red foundations. They're literally red or orange, giving you Oompa Loompa vibes. It ain't cute. So now I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer at the moment. I mean, this is like my holy grail. It's the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. Eraser Dark Circles. I never realized that it said that. It probably should say Dark Circle Eraser. But it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles, I'm gonna say. And it's in the color Caramel. Gonna pump that up a little bit. This concealer is thebomb.com. And not even just for a drugstore concealer is it the bomb. It's the bomb, period. Like, it's better than some high-end concealers that I have. Like, I have this MAC concealer. Nowhere near as good as this concealer. Nowhere near. So now I'm going to use the exact same brush that I used for my foundation. And the reason for doing this is so that the concealer doesn't look so ashy or yellow, because it is a few tones darker, or lighter than my skin. Using the same brush that I use for my foundation helps to tone down how bright it is. So now I am going to use another Real Techniques brush, and this is the contour brush. Can y'all see that? I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, if y'all can see that. I'm going in with the color Espresso, which is at the bottom in the middle, right here. And I'm going to use that to contour both my whole face, really. Cut off on me, but I caught it this time. Didn't let it get too far. So like I was saying, before I set my highlight, I'm going to go back in with this concealer and I'm going to apply a little more, simply because I am getting some creasing, and you don't want to set your face before your face looks exactly how you want it to look, because your makeup is going to set however you apply it, if that makes sense. So you want to make sure that everything is perfect before you apply your powder, because once it's set, that's just how it's going to look. Now I am going to set, and I'm going to use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I don't like moving this around too much because it's so messy, but for y'all, I will take it off the counter and show y'all. I'm using my beauty blender, and I'm just going to dab it into the powder, dust some of it off, and then I'm going to apply it where I did my, you know, highlighting, my concealing. And I did not conceal near my jawline, but I'm still going to put the powder there to help brighten that up and bring out that contour a little bit more. Oop, got a little excited. Okay. Now I am just going to use this, let's see. I've had this brush forever. It's a full flawless face brush by Bare Minerals. This is what it looks like. I love using this for finishing powder. So now I am going to use my Black Radiance Soft Focus finishing powder in the color Milk Chocolate. I love this. Like I said in my last video, I have been using this since forever. Haven't found anything else that I like as much. And I'm going to take that and dust off that Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And the reason why I take this Black Radiance powder to get this yellow powder off of my face is because it helps to tone it down. If I were to just brush it off of my face, it would give me a ghostly look. Like, I would just look ghostly. And we don't want that. So I'm just applying that all over my face. I'm going to use this little brush by e.l.f. because it's going to help me to get under my eye a little better. I'm going to use this little tiny pencil brush here, and I am going to go in with the same green color that I used on my lid, and I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line with this green color. To use this Big and Bright eyeliner in Intense Black by Bare Minerals. It's a pencil liner. Can y'all see that? It's a pencil liner, but it glides on so smoothly. So I'm going to use that for my waterline. So now I'm going to go back in with the same mascara that I used earlier, and I am just going to wisp out my bottom lashes. I am just going to go in with this brown lip liner that I got from my local beauty supply store. Brown lip liner is also another holy grail makeup product because I use it for everything. Now I'm going to be using my Too Faced Melted Latex liquid lipstick in the color Peekaboo, as well as this NYX Girls Gloss in the color Pinky Natural. So first I'm going to apply the Too Faced Melted Latex lip color. And then on top of that, I'm going to put this pink color. I just think these two colors together look really good. Another holy grail product of mine. It's a favorite. It's by Beauty Bakerie. I love all of Beauty Bakerie's products. I'm probably going to do a video on my favorite products, and when I do that video, you're going to see mostly Beauty Bakerie products. So for those of you who don't know, Beauty Bakerie is a Black female-owned cosmetic company, and I just found out about it in like maybe October. I hadn't heard of it before then, but ever since I found it, I just love it. So I'm just going in with the color Anti-Depresso, which is, oh my gosh! Y'all just saw on camera that entire pan of makeup just fell out. But that's a battle for another day. Anyway, I'm going in with the color Anti-Depresso, and I'm going to put that on top of my contour. That's what I get for trying to show y'all. I should have just kept it to myself. All up in the camera. Child. I cannot believe that. I'm upset. I haven't even used that color yet. Anyway, now I'm going back to my Pineapple of My Eye palette by Tarte. This palette is big. I can't even fit it all in the camera. But I'm going to use this blush here. I think I might use that one. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. And then I'm going to use this brush by Real Techniques. It's really pretty. I just found this at Marshall's for like $3. I'm going to use... Which one did I say I was going to use? I'm going to just use this one. I don't wear blush often, but I feel like being different. Just going to put it on my cheeks. I don't like it. So I'm just gonna go and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So to tone it down a little bit, I'm gonna go back in with my favorite product, the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I'm just gonna tone that down some because I don't like it. I'm gonna have to clean up this makeup, y'all. I am so distraught. Anyway, because I want my makeup to last all night and not move, I am going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter, what's this, finishing spray. And as y'all can see, I have the travel size. Every time I run out of the travel size, I just buy another travel size. Because I am a little cheap, I refuse to pay $30 for the full size one. And the small one literally lasts me months. So, a little hack on how to save you a couple coins. This lasts a long time. The travel size one lasts a long time. You do not have to pay $30-something for the full size one. I imagine that the full size one probably lasts maybe a year because this one lasts me a couple months. But anyway, just gonna spray that on my face. Let it dry. Let me let my little bang down. This wig was made by me. If y'all want a wig making tutorial, let me know in the comments. I will try my best to do that for y'all. My wigs be turning out all right, you know? Am I the only one who puts on my makeup, combs my hair, and starts smiling through the process like, yeah, she is cute. You just went from bum to baddie. It's an amazing experience. It's a miracle. Okay, y'all, this is the finished look. And I like it.